I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. Immigration, illegals, and the porous borders of America. Lately, the brain trust that is the current Republican Party has been putting out report after report saying the border is porous. They're coming across that border like Hispanic zombies. America is over.
Here is some video. I mean, look at this, the number of people and also the flow. Look at this. They just are coming right through.
The Biden administration has apprehended more immigrants crossing the border than ever before. It's out of control, people. They've seized thousands of pounds of drugs, fentanyl. It's out of control, people. No. So today, we're going to explain what words mean. Apprehend. It means to catch or arrest, which means President Joe and the Border Patrol is stopping immigrants at the border. In fact, during the first 10 months of fiscal year 2022, Border Patrol agents along the Mexican border reported more than 1.8 million apprehensions, which is a new record high that will likely surpass 2 million when fiscal year 2023 starts in October. Now, that's according to the CBP figures, which means Biden and his administration are stopping more illegal immigration than Trump ever did. Now let's deal with another word, seized. It means to take hold of suddenly and forcibly. Republicans have been saying that more drugs have been seized since Trump was in office. Good? I mean, seized means they were stopped, caught, destroyed, and didn't get through to kill or addict more Americans. I mean, of course, we can't stop all of the drugs.
Joe Biden is the guy they're going to call at 3 a.m. if...
Get some help, Junior. See, I find it insane that the Republicans continue to use competence as a negative talking point. Yeah, Biden's caught more illegals than any time in history, and more drugs are being seized at the border than has ever been seized. Okay. Joni Ernst said the other day, enough fentanyl to completely wipe out entire cities has been seized at the southern border. So again, good job, Joe. Hey, Joni, do you mean that President Biden saved the lives of millions in America? Well, I do get why that would bump you, because saving lives is such a libtard thing. Biden saved entire cities. Why don't you say that? You know, the Republicans are in trouble when they start using opponent success as negative talking points. Yeah, those guys are so awesome. They're actually doing what they said they were going to do. Yeah, oh, God. Yeah, they stopped the most illegals at the border. They stopped the most drugs at the border. And these assholes help college students get out of debt. Sons of bitches. We in the Republican Party, we won't do that at all. We'll create a hellscape where millions die. Vote for us. Republicans think that actually accomplishing gun regulation, infrastructure, college debt relief, healthcare expansion, vaccine distribution, ending a pandemic, 5.7% growth, 3.5% unemployment, then stopping illegal immigration and illegal drugs coming into the country and being able to put an entire thought together.
When they gaze upon Yosemite,
they think it's a bad thing. And only they can fix all that success. Fix it, you know, like they did during the pandemic. Or when they built that wall that didn't get built or paid for by Mexico. Like when they gave Exxon and Chevron a tax cut, but not you. Oh, and they didn't pay for that. But maybe they aren't evil. You know, maybe they just need a dictionary. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're not bad people. Maybe it's just they don't know fucking words. Just learn what words mean, and then you won't say stupid shit anymore. That's all you gotta do. I learned that from my dad. God damn. Everybody, Christopher Titus, guess what? We're finally releasing Zero Side Effects. That's right. The seminal COVID compartmentalizing comedy special.
Why would he get shot in the face during my show? I follow you on Twitter.
We go through everything from white supremacy.
Since I am from the clan of white trash, but not white trash enough to be in the clan. Do you really think you're the master race? Do you really think you're the supreme beings? Then I got another question. Shouldn't you be able to handle a sunny day?
And you get to see the story of my near-death experience.
And then I got a TV show. My contract said I had to get my teeth fixed because in the focus groups, I scared children. That's why I don't go to a guy with just one framed certificate. My doctor, I'll have 40 framed report cards. I want to see that weird semester where you got into mushrooms and didn't learn a whole lot.
To the COVID conspiracy.
My career was going so well before COVID. I was booked at theaters, clubs across the country, best year ever booked. And then my entire career got shut down by a bat licking the taint of a Chinese raccoon.
To the morons that believed in the COVID conspiracy.
They did some studies. They found out that 26.4% of the people that refuse the vaccine won't take it because they believe the government is trying to track and or control them. And they know it's 24.6% because of the collected data from their cell phones. If this vaccine had given everybody bigger boobs and bigger dicks, we'd have hit herd immunity on week 1.
0 side effects, guys. Go to ChristopherTitus.com. Get the special. And by the way, I put up 8 specials for free during COVID. You mind kicking in for this one? It's $10. Bring your whole family. Saturday the 10th. Everyone will be chilling out. Get to have a party, and let's watch it. Instead of crying about what's happened in the last 3 years, let's laugh our asses off. Thanks, guys. Everybody, Christopher Titus Podcast. Hello, how are you this day? With me, as always, the lovely Bombshell Ray.
What's up, people?
And the even lovelier Hylinder. There can be only one.
There still is only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
You know, I'm a busy guy. I'm a dad.
Okay.
Hey, I got a lot of things going on.
Okay.
I got
We need to get 2.
I got a
We need to.
car. I have
Okay.
I have fear and desperation. I'm trying to make it through. I don't know what's gonna happen now.
Are you on any social media dating app situations?
Nah.
Okay, not even trying. All right.
Not even trying. You know, it's just like to go old school.
Listen,
if I bump into somebody,
I've got a kid and an ex-lesbian. I'm kind of busy.
I got a lot on my plate.
Your dad got all his women at Parents Without Partners.
Parents Without Partners.
That's a thing?
yeah,
is that still a
Oh,
thing?
it's great. You go out to
PWP, baby. He'd go to the dances. We have
Yeah, we
pictures
go to
of him.
dances on Fridays, and I would go to like picnics. We do volleyball Monday nights. You know,
Sounds like an anonymous. You have to get up on a
No, it's
podium
fun
and be like,
it's
"Hi, I'm a parent without
a partner. You don't want to hear the whole story, but I'm not bitter. By the way, all you women, figure your shit out before we start dating.
I'm 382 days without a partner."
I think. Is it in LA?
Yes. Well, Torrance, Bellflower, Valencia, Arcadia, Riverside. Maybe not right in LA. I don't know why. That's weird. But it's all over. It's a thing.
I didn't even know that.
And it's good for Wyatt too. So we used to go as kids.
It's good for whites.
Wyatt.
Oh, okay.
God dang it.
That's the world we live in now.
Yeah, that's right.
You're
What
like,
did you
don't
say?
that.
Well, they got Titus. We would go to volleyball, and it's great. You know, the kids play volleyball. You rotate in. We play. I don't know if they do that now.
Where
but
were the parents during that?
playing volleyball too. They were playing volleyball. Everyone it was
Wait,
fun.
you went to it?
Yeah, it was because in the afternoon on
Yes.
Monday nights at 6:00 in the summer, we'd go and we'd play volleyball. And then we'd go, they found lighted courts and everyone would hang out and then we'd go get pizza. And everybody hit on each other and set up their dates for Friday and Saturday.
Oh, I see.
Because then they could see if the kids got along.
Yeah, right, that's the whole thing.
And if you were dating somebody, go, your kid's an asshole. I'm not,
Right.
not a shot.
Actually, that's pretty smart. It's actually a pretty great reveal.
Yeah.
Like,
So they on Mondays or Tuesday we would do that, and then they would set up a date for Friday or
I
Saturday.
wonder if that conversation was ever had about you.
I was smacked in the back of the head till I was polite.
So you were more quiet as a
So
child?
I was cracked pretty hard
Okay.
all the time. You act great, fucking adult. You're gonna fucking. Hello, can I get you something? I'll get it. Relax. I'm 9. Yeah, I was that guy. That's why I rebelled so hard as a comic. Now I'm a raging asshole. And let's talk about the Armageddon update. So, it has gone crazy again. So, people, we found out yesterday. First of all, let's talk about what I just talked about. The Armageddon update was about how Joni Ernst and all these Republicans are going, yeah, Biden seized more drugs and fentanyl at the border than ever before. It's out of control. Stop. Do you know what seized means? It means they caught all the drugs. She goes, it was enough drugs to destroy entire cities. So you're saying Biden just saved an entire city?
You're saying he stopped it.
Yeah, you're saying
right?
that the drugs that we basically shut down the cartel and that they've seized more drugs this year than they have in history. And then they said immigration's out of control. They've stopped 1.8 million people. So stop. Let's go back to the words again. Stopped.
Those tweets that they keep putting out are the biggest self-own, and they keep doing it.
I know.
And underneath, people are like, dude, but they never change
That's
it.
exactly the response to Republicans. Dude.
I keep
need to look at that.
I make the mistake of trying to find the logic in their argument. Like, there's got to be something beyond that. Are they saying that there's been a huge increase in an influx hitting the wall or hitting the border, so therefore the seizures are up?
That's what I think they're saying, that under Biden, these drug smugglers and people smugglers
think he's such a pussy that
think it's the Wild West. They can send whatever they want, and so that's why we're finding more.
Yeah, but then they stopped.
But so by that logic, you could also flip it and go, or during when they were in office, it was a wide open border and shit was coming across so often we didn't even catch it.
Well, and also, don't we have the same,
Border Patrol?
largely the same Border Patrol, ICE, DEA. I mean, so we're talking about the law enforcement doesn't change with the administration.
Right.
They're still.
It's their, exactly.
Okay.
And the wall was like a Harbor Freight fence post?
It was.
What was,
Dude, so I read this as I was writing the Armageddon update. 3,000 drug cartel members, whatever, 3,000 people have chopped up the wall, cut holes in it, gone over it. And there's a video. We'll probably, if you can find it, put it up here, or you can
just leaned on it like this and went.
No, it did. Part of it blew over. Do you remember that?
No.
Part of the wall blew the fuck over. And then there's another one. There was a video where a Mexican kid grabs a rope, throws it over the thing, wraps it. 15 seconds, he's up and over.
And he just threw like
15 seconds
a shirt over it. Yeah.
Well, he did that thing where they go up and they just climbed up it, and they couldn't do it now because of climate change. The metal posts are so hot you can't touch
it's like electrified.
But you could get gloves and some boots and you'd be
Our
fine.
concrete around the pool is white. It's supposed to reflect light and not be as hot. And it burned my feet on Sunday.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Oh, it was terrible. It was so hot I couldn't stand on it.
Yeah, I hustled out to the where the pergola was when I hid under the pergola.
That's a white sentence.
It was like that movie 10. That was a movie
10
where Dudley Moore was running. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
Classic movie.
Oh yeah, 10. Wait, with Bo Derek.
Yeah, Bo Derek.
Pearl Jam came to mind.
We were children.
Okay.
So I don't think that it's almost like the Republicans are saying, yeah, we'll fix it. You mean you're going to fix 5.7% growth, 3.5% unemployment? You're going to fix that all the stores are full of food now? You're going to fix that we're stopping more drugs than ever at the border?
What exactly are you fixing?
You're going to fix that we stopped illegal immigration? What are you fixing exactly? You're going to fix that college kids can now actually have some freedom to actually become what they're supposed to be with their degree?
Where every fucking metric in the United States is up better than it was,
which causes inflation, by the way, because everybody's making money. We went to the outlet mall last weekend. Was it last weekend? 2 weekends ago.
I don't know.
It was last weekend. Packed. Couldn't find a parking space. Everybody's spending money. And so, what are you going to fix exactly, Republicans? Just explain to me what you're going to fix.
I just keep hearing that people's 401ks are down.
That's another white sentence.
Yeah. Like family members and stuff.
Yeah, but we also have a world war. We have gas prices up, gas prices have dropped for 83 days in a row now. But we have a world war, and we don't know what Putin's going to do. No one knows what Putin's going to do. I think everybody's a little bit on edge. Plus, we got climate change. We had the hottest year we've had, except for one other year in recorded history.
You guys, it's so hot.
I got
in California.
Yeah, I put a picture up. I got my car the other day, my truck, the Dodge Ram, and I turned it on, and the thing went on. And it said 133. Now that's not how hot it was outside. It was 122 or whatever, 120. But
it's baking inside.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And they said last night. So last night we had a thing where they were saying that we got an alert on our phones and on my iWatch, which is another white sentence, that we needed to watch out. Everybody turn everything off because we're pushing the grid really hard. I guess we usually do 33 kilowatts a day or 33,000. Yeah. Now we're doing 56 because of the heat and everybody's running the air conditioners. So we got
like the Amber Alert. alarm. Did you get
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
The Amber Alert's from when they steal a kid, though.
I know, but it was that alarm. It's the only other
Oh.
time I've ever heard that. It's the emergency alarm.
Powers
Yeah.
getting abducted.
Yes.
So what happened?
So I started battening down the hatches at home, got the lantern out, got everything ready.
I bought extra
Nothing happened.
batteries, gas for the
He picked
generator.
up some grilled salmon.
Yeah. Welcome to White Sentence Day here at the Titus
He cooked it
Podcast.
on the hood of the truck.
No, we didn't cook it. We got it cooked
Oh.
because that was one of the things.
We didn't
cook
run any-
at home. Yeah.
Got it.
And
I
then-
unplugged. I was going around unplugging things.
Yeah, and then about 8:00, we got a thing that said, "Well, guys, the energy czar of California has said we're through the rough spot.
We made it.
Everything has come down,
Yep.
and we didn't have any rolling blackouts. Nothing. Take that, Texas, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's not over yet. I wouldn't get coffee.
No, it's not
yet.
over. No, it's not over.
hot AF again today.
When I get home,
But I
like,
blended. That's when I blended my smoothie. I'm like, you know what? I'm blending a smoothie now.
by hand.
Yeah.
Just
No,
by
I
hand.
turned it on. We're clear. Woo. What happened? LA shut off. Why? Because Titus
Everyone's
had to
making their
have the
smoothies.
had to have his kale milkshake. You dig?
I want to say, because we haven't really talked about this a lot, just as a sidebar, you are going to be in Boston at the Wilbur Theater coming up soon. That's your next show, which is kind of exciting because you
You
haven't.
are also going to be in Boston.
Yeah, but I mean, you're headlining that show. That's the Christopher Titus
So
show.
we're going to Boston. We're going to
And also, you're doing Hartford on the Thursday,
Right.
the 22nd.
Right.
And that one, there's 18 seats left for.
Hartford, Connecticut. What's the date is that?
September 22nd.
And then 23rd.
And then Derry, New Hampshire on the 23rd. And then Boston, Wilbur on the 24th. And
Yep.
we haven't really talked about that a lot. So
Guys, come see us on the East Coast in Boston.
you're at the Tupelo Music Hall in Derry, New Hampshire on the 23rd.
Yeah, go get those tickets.
These are places that we've been to Hartford, obviously,
Mhm.
but you have had to postpone that gig many times.
Mhm.
Did you do it last year?
No,
You might-
Boston. We pulled it.
But Boston got pulled. Derry, New Hampshire, you've never done. So point being, hopefully it's a little cooler over there.
Pray to God. So it'll either be just as hot or it'll be flooding because that's we have two weathers now. Oh, with three weathers. We have fire,
Uh-huh.
oppressive heat, and flooding. That's what we
My
have.
dad said 20 miles from where he is in Georgia, they were doing water rescues for flooding. He's fine, but
He lives on a slight rise.
well, I got a 600 elevation hill I live on. I go, Dad, it's not going to save you because you're not going to be able to get out to get food or water.
Yeah.
You're just
Well,
dead
got
silence.
got a lot of animals to eat.
No, he did not say that.
Let's talk about the document craziness that's going on now. So yesterday we found out that so Trump has basically filed a judge that Trump appointed. You guys may not know this. You probably do, though. If you watch this podcast, no one tunes into this podcast because they don't know what's going on. So a federal judge out of Trump's jurisdiction.
Far out of the jurisdiction.
Far out, yes. But
Technically but
in the state.
in the
on
state.
the border of, on the farthest you could go.
Well, they
went
said it was
all
supposed
the
to be
way-
in D.C. They said this is
well,
a
then
federal
that's
case
the
that should have been
second
dealt with.
technicality.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
if
should have
he's
been.
claiming executive privilege, claims
It
then
should have been in
that,
D.C.
which she said in her ruling, she said technically this would fall under the jurisdiction of not me.
So we hope to God that the DOJ is going to appeal this. But what she said was basically that Trump can get a special master. They have to stop working on everything, and they can't even can't even pull fingerprints off the documents anymore. So they can't find if Jared or Ivanka.
Like they didn't already do that. They've already.
Yeah, it's already
that.
done. Well, they waited too long anyway. It's all been done. But
They're just not telling us about it because they shouldn't,
Well,
and they can't.
they're freaking. What they're doing is figuring out the arrest plan. Is what I think. I think what they're doing now is they're having meetings like, okay, we've never arrested a former president before. We've also never had a former president who's committed treason, espionage, stolen top secret documents.
Yes.
And so we don't know what to do. We also don't
Parking
know
tickets.
if
I mean, everything.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, and just his haircut.
Right.
It's got to be a misdemeanor, right?
Exactly.
It's not you, dude. Take it off. So they have all these things. I think what's weird is we're not even talking about the January 6th shit. We're not even talking about what he did with Ukraine. We're not even talking
I
about.
said to you today, do you remember Individual 1? Remember all that? Where Mueller
Yep.
repeatedly referred to the crimes committed by individual
yes.
one that Michael Cohen went to prison for, all these
Manafort went to prison too.
Somebody needs to pull out the list of all the things that individual one did that they had evidence for. But we're so far beyond that. You said today it's too many crimes. We can't keep up.
I have such a rap sheet that's like, it's just down the street like a scroll. Like,
Yeah.
Can't keep up.
It's like one of those clown jokes they do at Cirque du Soleil where the guy goes. I will do that. I have a Twitter assignment now to just list it because it's gone back.
Because you have a podcast.
I have a podcast. I have no life. I want to say that he's done it so much. And what happened yesterday. And I said, Mr. Newberger, there's some people that I follow on Twitter that are very smart, and they did some kind of breakdown, and very funny, by the way, too.
Who's Newberger?
Mr. Newberger, he's very funny. They broke it down, and they were talking about how, well, who could it be? So here's the next thing. They found there is pages that basically nails down the nuclear capabilities of another country that he had in his possession. Now, why would he have that? Now, if it was a nuclear capability of an enemy, that's one thing, but they said it's a nuclear capability of an ally. So if we go through the countries, Trump, first of all, he likes Russia and China, and they don't need it. Iran, China. He said it on his last rally too. China. What the fuck, dude? Why you got to say it like that? Then you've got Iran, who doesn't have nukes yet, when they wouldn't give a shit anyway. Saudi doesn't even care about Iran stuff. Then you talk about maybe Japan, but we would know that already. They already have people inside. Russia would probably have people. Know what we know. They said after breaking it all down and why these countries wouldn't be that important to any of them, the only country whose nuclear capabilities would be worth a lot of money to all of these countries is Israel. And Israel,
that was my guess.
Yes, in the center of the Middle East. And as you brought up, because I brought this up too.
Second.
No, I brought it up 2 days earlier, and then you said, what about the thing? All right, you win.
Do I talk like that?
Yeah.
What about
yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Basically, do you guys remember when he was in the office when he first got elected? He was in the Oval Office with the two Russians, and he was just showing them nuclear shit. Yeah, right.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I also remember
you brought it
saying
up first.
that to you.
I said it the day before.
Somebody tweeted today, I forget who, that Saudi paid $2 billion
to Jared Kushner
for the Israel nuclear secrets.
Yep. And, well, more than that, they've also paid, Mnuchin. Mnuchin also got $1 million for his entertainment business.
I thought he got
from
more
the Saudis.
Than that.
1.2, I think it's 1.2. So that's 3 point something.
I like that. That sounds like nothing.
3 point something. Do you know how much $1 billion is? So $3 billion. Those $3 billion have been given to people that were associated with Trump. So here's what we got now, people. We have this guy who took.
Sorry, Mnuchin's private venture received $1 billion.
Yep.
Billion.
Yeah.
Mnuchin,
Yes.
not million.
Nice. Right. 1,000 million. That's how much it is.
I thought you said 1 million. That's
1,000.
why I said
No,
I thought
billion.
it was.
No.
Oh, I couldn't
said-
understand you.
So you do talk like that. So
That's what I was like. I thought it was
so
more
between
than that.
Kushner and Mnuchin, $3 billion. The Saudis just were like, yeah, here.
Okay.
No
That's nuke money. That's
That's fucking
that's World War III money. Is what it is.
Exactly.
Hey, let me tell you. Listen, this is a lot more important than you think it is. Let me tell you right now. So it's gonna cost you $3 billion. No, don't give it to me. It's too fucking obvious. What are you doing? Give it to Jared. And hey, Google Eyes, come here. He calls people Google Eyes because he's an idiot. He had him in his house. He had him, so someone said something today, and I want to talk about this and see what you guys think. Let's just we're going into conspiracy world today.
Like Trump.
Now, a couple of reasons why they couldn't have arrested him. What do you think they are? What do you think that the reasons they might not arrest? They aren't arresting him so far.
Civil War.
So they're worried about that. Well, we have the National Guard. It's
Retaliation when Republicans get back in office.
So you think maybe a bunch of Timothy McVeighs are going to blow shit back up, whatever. They're not going to get back in office. So the internal poll came out today that shows that basically if nothing happens, the Democrats will hold the House and the Senate. That's what came out today. That's that. Yeah, again, I don't believe shit till it's over.
I don't
but we all.
I mean, you have Ding Dong McGoober in Georgia running neck and neck with Raphael Warnock. The guy can't even speak in complete sentences.
I've never heard word salad.
Are we talking about Herschel Walker? Is
Yes.
that what we're talking about? Oh, yeah.
What do you think? Well,
Yeah, word
You're
salad.
Right. Wait. In the Republicans, though, there's so many. They can't even talk. They can't even think. Who are we talking about? Boebert, Green, Cruz. You're right. There's a whole bunch of people we could be talking about.
Jim Jordan. But is this is who you guys bring forward? A fake TV doctor? And I know he's a real doctor, but
Dr. Butt
he
Cream, I
did
call him.
Offer a lot of fake
butt cream.
Okay. Dr. Oz and Herschel Walker, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert. These are
Hal Sparks said something interesting that they are just they're just putting people that are speed bumps and something else. But that sounds right. Because
and clown horns. They're speed bumps and clown horns.
Distractors.
That's all they do the whole time. And they don't have a plan. That's what I was kind of talking about is like the Republicans keep saying, yeah, get us in there. We'll fix it. You fucked it up. But that's why we elected Biden, because you guys fucked it up so bad that we had to get a guy who had 42 years of experience who shouldn't be doing it. But we didn't think anybody else knew everybody and could handle it.
Like the fucking other Republican guy before the Democratic guy.
Who
and
fucked
the other Republican
guy. And then we
guy.
brought Obama in to fix that fucking dude's stuff.
I will just say this, I don't want to say too much, but I have a family member who was with us this weekend who works in the Marine Corps in signals intelligence, SIGINT, and she works in the SCIF.
She works in a SCIF,
which is the thing that we all keep hearing about, which is where those documents that Trump had.
She actually briefs generals and people to come in on stuff. She's in intelligence. She's in the SCIF, and documents don't leave that room.
And that, right. And so, and I was like, hey, we've been hearing about the SCIF a lot this week. And she was like, what now? And I told her, and she was sick about it. I mean, like, eaten up as more news kept coming out every day. And she said, if I was telling Hylinder this before we started, if they even suspected she had removed a document, and she has a top level security clearance, top secret security clearance, if they even suspected, she'd be sitting in jail. We would not be able to talk to her. It would be donezo.
Discharged in jail. So they're both her boyfriend, they're both in intelligence, and they're like, they we were sitting at the pool and they're going, you guys have no idea what this means. This means that, like, he took so much stuff, he should be disappeared. Like
there was so much more. Like, I thought we were alarmed. They were both
freaked out.
Because
they really know. She said something. Go ahead. Sorry, finish.
Careful.
Oh no, I was going to say something about hospital windows.
Think about what you say before you say
it. She didn't say anything about anything, but I asked her this. I go, are there things you see that scare you? And she said, yes, and that's all she said. Because I want to go, what? I'm not telling you. By the way, that's enough for me, honestly.
So William Barr has come out again and said some things against Trump and about the investigation, but he said that based on his experience that DOJ appears to be getting very close to indicting or having enough evidence to indict Trump. He said that based on their movements, it looks like they are right before where they would typically indict someone.
Well, it's about fucking time.
But he said that it is his hope that they won't.
What?
Why?
Wait, what?
He said DOJ has to weigh what the potential fallout of indicting a former president would be, as well, including how it would impact the country and what precedent it would set for future presidents.
Bullshit.
He said it is his hope that those things will deter them from indicting.
Well, what about the law is the law? What happened?
He said he doesn't think that people will really understand how serious it is. He said they're kind of talking about it like failing to return a library book, like, oh, it's no big deal. And he said, so you have to worry about those things for the country. He thinks he should go down, but he, I guess, has weighed that, what we were just talking about, and thinks Civil War.
Here's my opinion. We have the best military in the world. We have National Guard, we have Army, we have people here. I would say to anybody, and I see these people at the rallies all the time. First of all, they already tried. They attacked the Capitol, and these fat fucks, these fat type 2 diabetes people, it was a fight, but they're not going to do it. What we need to do is, I would say this: you cannot say that we're a democracy. You cannot say that we live by and by the rule of law. If you're going to let, I mean, this is criminal shit. This is like this is beyond Snowden. This is so far beyond what Nixon did. So far beyond. Oh, Nixon just wanted to get elected. He wanted to get dirt on another dude, so they broke into a thing and stole some information. This dude took the national secrets of the United States of America and Israel. We're saying we think it's Israel, another country's nuclear secrets.
We have a podcast.
Another country's nuclear secrets, an ally. Do you understand what that does to us worldwide? If you found out that the president of another country sold our shit, what they knew about Japan, the head of Japan stole the shit he knew about us and sold it. Would you ever trust Japan again?
Our standing in the world drops.
Yeah,
we would never be the same ever again.
I know,
but it's worse. Regain it though. We could still come back. I feel like if we take him down, we could recapture some of that.
But he fucked the country.
The craziest Jedi mind trick. It's so common sense to me, whether you like Trump or not. This is effed, right? We can't have this. We can't do this. This also would establish a horrific precedent. Every president, not just for presidents,
for anybody.
How many defendants do you think are going to use his treatment?
You know what happens to the CIA and the FBI and everybody who has to do,
But I have people, it's not just the inbred redneck people.
No.
Although there are some of those that are doubling down hard on this.
But those people, though, make money being on that side.
But what about any of them? There's such a large group of people.
I know, but the weird, it's not. It's like it's less than 30% of the country. It's like these loud fuckers. It's less than 20% of the country. Yeah. Here's the biggest problem.
Can I say something to that though? Yeah. Trump got elected once, supposedly.
Right.
Like I said, Herschel Walker is running neck and neck.
True.
So as much as you want to say it's not that many people, it's
enough. Yeah.
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 To make a difference in our elections.
So let me finish what I think we should do then.
Okay.
I think we should, because Nixon was indicted and he was pardoned. Okay. So fine. So here's the best thing to do. Number one, you actually make sure the National Guard, everybody's ready in case shit does break off. You make sure that's ready. Number one, then you announce you have the president. You actually take Trump down. You let his attorneys know. You take Trump down at Mar-a-Lago. You say, okay, we're going to indict you. You set up so he can bail out. So he gets indicted. He gets then he bails out. So he's already back at home. Okay, that'll calm everybody down. He is going to be, and unless a judge says no, this is espionage and he fucking sold secrets to another country, he's staying in jail. That's where it gets dicey. But if we give him a fast trial, listen, if we don't, we can't claim to be a democracy. We can claim to be a monarchy or an oligarchy, but we cannot claim to be a democracy. If we do not arrest this motherfucker for espionage and the worst crimes against his country, a country that he took an oath to protect, then we're a fucking joke.
After he bails out, does he fall out of a hospital window then? Is that when that happens?
Well, that's the other thing.
I keep wondering when that happens.
So here's the other, here's the, ready for conspiracy time? Now we're back to conspiracy time. So why haven't they arrested this guy? It's pretty obvious. He's also inept. He's bankrupt. They have financial crimes. They have taxes. People forget all the shit he's done. It's not just this.
Yeah.
Taxes, fucking everything, every fucking thing he's done. He's done. And he wants to date his daughter. He's morally sent by God. The point is this. The point is this.
So
what if he took what if he took the Kennedy documents? What if he took alien documents? Let's say
he's got shit that he could blackmail the U.S.
What if he has shit that is so sensitive? They let out. First of all, do you understand what they had to do to even announce that he's got nuclear secrets from one of our allies?
Supposedly that was a leak.
Okay. Oh yeah, for Washington Post. But what if he has something that's so sensitive that it would fucking change the world?
It's Maggie Haberman, right? That wrote that?
I think so.
Maggie Haberman all along throughout this has written articles that are very clearly informed by someone on the inside. Right. And I don't think it's inside the DOJ. It sounds like it's somehow she's finding out stuff about Trump and how he's reacting before anyone else is.
She's Project Adventure.
And wow.
Project Adventure. She's Project Adventure. I'm writing
this
right there.
She also got the rappel rope caught in her perm. and dangled for half an hour.
by her hair. Kill me, get off me.
Just one toe would kind of touch the ground.
Just enough to keep you up.
Oh man.
Dangling.
That was the day I had taken a big denim bow barrette and clipped it right on and done this little braid in the perm thing. I thought it was good. And
That's where you hide all your like pick locking tools.
I learned my
exactly.
lesson.
Uh-huh.
I learned my lesson.
It was what Big Bow had a gun in it. She could-
No.
Project Adventure.
So what?
So I think that what if it is that? What if it's Area 51 shit that he's like, hey, you guys can arrest me all you want, but it's already set up.
But you're proposing what to do
Well, this is when I say, let's say he's doing that.
as the person with a podcast.
Let's say if anybody does that. Let's say if anybody does
Okay.
that. Let's say anybody took documents from the United States and decided to blackmail the United States.
Okay.
Don't we have people?
Mhm.
Don't we send in Jason Bourne or some dudes like that?
So this is what I kept thinking.
Don't we? What happened? Hey, he fell.
Yeah,
I
right.
kept thinking, like,
Heart attack
why
gun.
do we even know about any of this? It should just,
Yeah.
I mean, he's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
He eats hamburgers all day. He's grossly obese and he's allegedly addicted to Adderall.
Maybe Pizzagate was real. Boom. And he's got the proof. Maybe there are reptile people. Okay.
Yeah,
And he's got the proof.
the blues and
Okay.
the grays. He's got it. Blues and grays. Yeah.
But I mean,
QAnon
we don't
was
even
right.
need to know. Just
You know, Trump was about to be indicted, and he had a heart attack at the omelet bar. Oh, did he? Weird. And Putin's gonna be like, "Oh, come on, what do you? Come on."
it is so crazy to me.
Putin's like, "This is bullshit."
Have you
Wait a
seen
minute.
in Russia that a lot of Russian oligarchs and businessmen are falling out of
Open-
skyscraper
that's what I'm saying.
buildings?
Yeah.
Windows.
Open windows in skyscrapers.
Out of
Just
hospital
Hey
falling.
guys, who opened this? Whoa!
It's a lot. It seems to be a thing happening right now. Also, Steve Bannon, God bless Tish James. Steve Bannon was indicted and on the
Today?
Build the Wall situation. Remember that?
By the way, guys, here's what your
Nonprofit
leaders
group, We Build the Wall.
to the Republican leaders, the higher ups did. They you guys may not know this because it's been so fucking crazy mob shit.
Yeah.
So Steve Bannon and a bunch of guys came up with this Build the Wall fund because Trump couldn't get it passed. They raised money that was going to be used to the wall. They raised $10 million
right.
from redneck donors across the country, and they fucking took it.
It was a
That's
scam.
where I was headed.
And
Yes.
they took it.
They just skimmed it.
Like
and they,
you
know-
just took that out of my mouth.
they got arrested. I thought you were going to tell me what happened.
You were starting the story and he's like,
Oh, no.
hold on.
Let me tell you another idea
Let me
I just
mansplain to
had.
you what happened.
They got arrested on a Chinese billionaire's
You're
yacht.
picking me up tonight too. You were only going to have to drop me off, but now you're so randy, you have to
Oh,
pick
that's
me
painful. Oh,
up.
I see. I see how that ends up. Got it.
Deal. I love picking you up.
I'll be waiting on the curb outside the redneck bar for my daddy. So he was indicted, and then Trump pardoned him. You know, like any good Christian leader would
that
do.
stole $10
For
million
stealing from all these. The money just went away, ran right into his pocket. They had evidence, and so,
They caught him on a yacht spending the money.
His
yes.
debt was forgiven.
That human
Okay.
pustule.
Indicted but
Steve
never
Bannon.
tried. There was sufficient evidence to indict him.
Mhm.
So now state of New York is coming after him. Or he's going to face charges in New York State over the same thing, the We Build the Wall defrauding, because Tish James don't mess around.
But here's so Trump has made. Here's what I don't understand.
I should also make clear that his other two co-defendants,
are also going down.
two
Russian guys?
pleaded guilty and one had a mistrial, but they were all like, yeah, we did it. So he's the last one. Yeah.
Well, whoever's inside on the Trump thing, because there's no way that there's. First of all, I hope we find out who that is one day, and after all this is over, because that's a fucking hero.
Who?
Whoever's inside in the Trump organization, that's talking to the DOJ, talking to the FBI.
How
something's
does
going
he
on.
not find them out? The only way he would not
I mean, the guy who can
suspect
only
them-
remember 5 words.
Yeah, but he's really, really paranoid.
yeah.
Only person that he would not, or he would suspect last is, that was you.
Ivanka,
A family member.
Ivanka or Jerry.
So anyway, Bannon is now turning himself in on Thursday in New York to face these charges.
I forgot about that. Nobody has enough bandwidth.
This is
remember all this
separate
shit.
from his contempt of Congress sentencing that's coming up.
Literally,
It's
AT&T
exhausting.
internet cannot keep up with how much fucking shit this guy's done.
But they're saying, my family members are saying that it is politicization.
Yeah. We have a podcast where we learn English.
Say it.
Politicizing.
No.
It's politicizing.
No, we want
the
to
whole
say
thing.
that word, and I'm an English major, but damn.
Poli-sci.
Nope.
Polygamy.
Everybody at home, say it with us.
Polygon.
Okay.
Please
that
me.
Politicization.
Yes. That the law enforcement agencies
God damn it.
under Biden are playing politics, and that they are targeting Trump and his associates. Targeting Trump and his associates. And it's
because he's a criminal.
And we should defund the FBI and the CIA.
Do you remember when they were when they were complaining about defunding the police?
Oh, yeah.
You can't defend the police. Then they're like, we're defunding the FBI. Stop. Everybody stop.
The police of the police.
The self-own is so fucking amazing every day. So here's what they're saying. They're actually saying that Biden, that speech he gave, was in front of a big red wall. It was red, white, and blue. The lights were red, white, and blue. Okay.
Hold on.
Fine.
Shit.
Politicization?
Politicization. Say it.
You
Everybody.
can't. You said it right and then said it wrong again.
I know. I can't take it. It's
Politicization.
making me crazy. I've never found a word that makes me this upset.
You speak well.
I speak well. Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Politicization.
Oh, okay. That was good.
Put it in an accent. Try it in an accent.
Politicization.
There you go. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, politicization.
Hello. I'm Adolf Hitler.
Politicization. Right.
Oh, well, that's way easier. I like that.
Politicization.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the speech. So Biden gave this speech where he basically called them out. And here's what he said.
But address that. How do
have the balls to say that after everything that they said?
Yeah, but also it's like all he does is muddy the waters. It just makes it a little dirty. So the narrative isn't the truth anymore. It's kind of like, well, we are going after a lot of his. But it's like even Barr said it is unprecedented, but it's also unprecedented that a president would remove top secret documents from all of it's unprecedented.
So if he'd have showed up at Obama's picture the other day and stabbed him, well, we can't do anything. Well, it's unprecedented.
Which is the nicest word.
Stabbed Obama.
But don't you know they would back him? Even after that,
but that's the thing. That's the thing. Let's flip it. Let's take those people in our lives that are very, very pro-Trump, and we go, all right. Barack Obama left the White House. When he left, he took 1,400 documents. Of those, 300 were classified, top secret, or the top level classified, including nuclear secrets on our allies, and he kept them. He didn't just keep them.
They are all now saying that he did. And
he didn't though,
and that some of them were kept in a furniture store warehouse.
Nope. Oh my God! QAnon, yay! QAnon is back, yay! No, because NARA actually already came out and said, no, we have all 33 million documents from the Obama administration.
Of course, they would say that. That's what they do.
but that's they don't have anything. So today, speaking of, so I want to finish Joe Biden. Then we'll talk about Obama.
Okay.
So Biden does his speech, and he very specifically said, I am not saying all Republicans are fascists. I am saying that these MAGA Republicans are a danger to our country and the security of our nation.
Who refuse to acknowledge a free and fair election outcome. He listed some things.
He listed some, but he didn't say all Republicans.
Oh, they're all hung up on the red lighting and the fact that he had two Marines behind him. And my niece got a text that was like, I can't believe that the Marines were standing like that behind him. And she was like, that's how we stand at ease. And also we did that behind Trump. She was just
there's one with Trump. She sent me one where it's Trump and there's 30 Marines behind him,
and they're like this
in uniforms. They're standing like this, and I'm like, that's what the fuck?
She said that's how we have to stand.
Every president back at Reagan, every president has a couple of Marines behind him. It's part of the deal.
By the way, if you want to hear me better when I say politicization, you should try Logitech Ultimate Ears earbuds. This episode brought to you by Logitech UE Fits, one of my all-time favorite techie products.
I was wearing these during my workout.
You wear them all the time.
And they did not fall out.
These are also a killer gift for the person that has everything. So we have a couple friends who we're always like, they have everything. Like when Tony Horton's birthday came up, like, what do you buy somebody that can afford anything and does get themselves whatever they need when they need it, right? And this is one of those gifts.
Cup holder for his plane? No.
Exactly. So that's what we would afford for his plane. So they're the most comfortable. I promise you, if you've only tried other ones, these don't hurt. You open the package, it's light form technology, it's light sensitive. You set up the app, they mold to your ear print, which is a thing apparently.
They start little LEDs flash, and they get warm, they fit to your ear perfectly, and then from then on they fit.
Takes 60 seconds and it warms up. It's really cool.
What I love
and that also means he can't steal them.
But what I also love is that I can go to I can fix the bass boost and everything on my
you have
there's
EQ.
different settings for EQ on your phone.
When you run, they don't fall out because they fit.
They don't hurt.
Are noise canceling on the plane. The other ones I would always, to hear on the plane especially, have to press in the whole time. These fit, so you don't have to do that. It's one of those, once you get them, why didn't I do this before products?
Yes.
You get 8 hours of continuous playback on one charge, plus you have the charging case, so that's up to 20 hours. So, the other thing is, if you try them and you don't like them, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee, plus you get free shipping, free returns, and a 1-year warranty on the product, which means why not try it? Great product. Use promo code Titus at ue.com/fits to get your pair of UE Fits. That's ue.com/fits. FITS. Promo code Titus.
Sounds like a great thing
Killer
for
product.
Parents without partners.
Doesn't it?
To have something
Hey,
warm
by the way,
near your face.
Yeah.
What is wrong with me today? Fits. FIS.
FISTSE. What? Fistitids. Do not dial fist.com. Do not. Make sure you go to fits.
ue.com/fits. FITS. Don't do the other one.
That
one. They're great for working out, though, especially if you hop.
What if that's the case, though? Because because you would think that if he stole all those documents, here's what always bothers me. Do you understand?
Finish that sentence. I want to hear the end of that sentence.
So
if he stole all those
documents that we know about, what if he stole shit that is so sensitive the government's like, don't even fucking announce that?
Like all along he was taking stuff?
Well, I mean, how did Lindsey Graham say that this guy, if we elect him, will deserve what we get? And then he has one golf date with him, and the next thing he's like, this is the best guy ever.
This would certainly explain a lot.
How did Kevin McCarthy go fuck this guy and then go meet him one day in Mar-a-Lago and like, I love Trump again?
Cruz.
After the Cruz, all these Green, Gates. How the fuck? Like.
They were always up his ass, though.
Yeah, but there's something else, though. I mean, this guy has had information on people forever, and I think that's why Epstein got suicided, because
he fell.
Hey, what?
So he's using it all as
where
leverage.
were the guards? They both had to take a nap at that exact time that the cameras went down.
Out, yeah. What? And we're not even talking about that.
Why are you asking so many questions?
That's what I mean. If that can happen.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway.
But do you understand that because if that's how he thinks, if that's how he got all these guys to back him for all this time, he had shit on him, if he knows who Lindsey really is and he said, I will let it out. At what point do they go, he's got so much because the president gets a giant book when he becomes president, and it's got all of our secrets in it.
Yeah, but some Republicans did turn on him that supported him originally, and that didn't happen to them. He just burned their careers down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. He burned their careers on and he didn't. Obviously, he didn't. They were like, he doesn't have anything on me. No, he
Liz Cheney, who voted with him 99% of the time, he somehow turned into a villain that's against the Republican Party.
A libtard villain. He turned into a libtard. Liz Cheney.
What?
Rhino.
Yeah, the daughter of Darth Cheney.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what if he does have some crazy? It's weird, man. Listen, nobody would question it if he had a heart attack.
Yeah,
I mean, I look at him. I'm always surprised he hasn't already.
Exactly. Yeah. That he's still walking around.
But
I am not wishing
no.
harm or death on anyone.
We're not. We're definitely not.
We are not wishing harm or death on anyone. But I do wish that. But that's a bullshit phrase.
You need to zoom in on that and go cling
Yeah.
when you wink.
Yeah. You say it, and then I'll say it, and then he says it, and I am not wishing.
I am not wishing harm or death on anyone.
I am not wishing harm or death on anyone.
I am not wishing harm or death on anyone.
Oh my God. Okay, that your...
Okay, it's a little overacting.
Okay.
But okay.
Yeah. Well,
but-
let's not do that if we're
here's the
trying
other
to
thing
date.
is that, like, why? Like, I don't even. Bill Barr. Like, like, how is fucking Bill Barr trying to straddle that fence? He did it. He's horrible. It's crime. It's the worst thing possible. But we shouldn't arrest him. Fuck you. We should arrest him. We should arrest him. He should go to prison.
Yeah.
You know why? Because if we don't, if Cruz becomes president or Gates or any of these douchebags, they'll do the same thing. Well, it's unprecedented. Yeah, you know what else is unprecedented? A guy that wants to date his daughter as president. You know what else is unprecedented? A guy who paid off a porn star while he was in the White House. You know what else is
How did
unprecedented?
Republicans get past
a
that
guy-
one thing?
A guy who called, he's no God, sent by Jesus. A guy who called other countries shithole countries. A guy who said our troops are suckers.
A guy
and
who couldn't
losers.
sell water.
Guy who got fucking sell water, steak,
guy-
and vodka.
Bankrupt 7
That's
times.
water,
Wait.
food, and alcohol.
Exactly.
He couldn't sell it.
Casinos too.
Casinos. He bankrupt casinos. Here's how casinos work. People walk in and they go, here's all my money. You take the money and they
he
fucking
give 'em nothing.
leave.
He give 'em nothing.
And he bankrupt them. That guy? We're going to keep that guy?
Unprecedented.
Do we have another ad? Because I think
I
I
don't
need
want
to
to
catch my breath.
segue from that into
I'm just saying that
any ad.
where are we as a country? And back
I get if you were to like just tune in at this point and hear that, you'd be like, oh, everybody, Trump derangement syndrome. Here's the thing. I'm fine with people being conservative. That's great.
Yep.
A lot of my family members are conservative.
some of my favorite family members are.
Yeah, it's your family members, and we love them. It's nothing to do with your conservative beliefs.
Right.
It's everything to do with this one person.
We don't have Mitt Romney deranged syndrome.
No, in fact,
Yeah.
I would welcome Mitt Romney back as
Right.
the head of the Republican Party,
Right.
or Liz Cheney. I respect.
Yeah, we don't have Liz Cheney derangement syndrome.
I would vote opposite from Liz Cheney 100% of the time, but at least we would be in a normal working democracy where
Right,
someone's
right.
not trying to burn it down for their
Where there
own
was a
benefit.
base level integrity and the rules were followed. Yes.
I love that people are saying like, "Oh, you're still talking about Trump." I'm like, "Motherfucker,
He won't go away.
he's got nuclear documents,
Yeah.
and it was
won't-
just discovered
Yeah.
at his fucking
That's what I mean.
stupid
He
house."
won't stop. Go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not relevant. Go away.
But-
Except, I guess, nuclear documents are. This episode brought to you by Fitbod, because you obviously need to have a workout session and get some
thank
of
God
this
you brought this up.
anxiety out.
This company,
Angst.
this company has made me happy.
That's what you should give to Tony. Here you go, Tony.
Try these. I got some
Try
good
these.
stuff. There's some good stuff.
Look, you can really get in shape with this. I'm telling you.
He's 64 and he's got 2%
ripped.
body fat. Yeah. Fitbod. I use it all the time. Actually, all my workouts.
You always come in and go, and look at this. Look at what this just did. And if you push that, it does that.
Yeah.
You're actually excited about this product.
Well, because I use it all the time.
Yep.
I set all my workouts on it. I can go. What I've started doing is sometimes it'll repeat like the workout I've done. It'll give me like 3 supersets plus some bonus exercises. And depending what I want to do, I'll do 1 or 2 or 3, all of them. And sometimes I just do 2 and then the bonus stuff. I'm always burning.
So you tailor it.
But I'm always doing between 400 and 600 calories of workout. And when I get done, it can say finish workout. Then it goes, do you want to link it to your Apple Watch? And I do. I link it to my Apple
that's
Watch
cool.
and my iPhone. So I have a list of all the workouts I've done. So sometimes I'll get on. Oh my God! Sometimes did your phone just?
That
go
was
off?
Fitbod.
My computer went
This
off.
is our podcast.
We have a podcast.
We're professionals
But
here.
Fitbod, but guys, it's for the entire year. It's like what one little session of training would cost. everything I get to do on it, I can go down at the bottom. Let's say there's a weird exercise I don't want to do, or I don't have the right equipment for. You can actually program all your equipment into it, and then
What
it says,
you have.
yeah, what you have, what you don't have, and you put that in there, and then, or you can just do all body. Like when I'm on the
You
road
always do body
at
weight.
a gym, I go body weight only, and it gives me like literally some of the hardest workouts I've ever had. And I get done. There was one I was laying on the floor. I was on the floor with my arms out. I got done with it. I was like, okay, this is good. I'm done. That's good. But then at the end of it, you can actually. So you do all 3 sets of each superset, then you hit done. You move to the next superset, and you can program like when I want to work chest. I go. There's little pictures at the top. You go. It just shows you the muscle groups. So I do chest and back, or chest and arms. Chest and back that'd be a bad workout. But chest and arms, and then I put it in. It gives me 3 supersets. Do it, done. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to worry about it. I get a track on my reps and my weight. And then it all goes into a file. It is honestly for me, it's just made everything easier. The workouts are hard, but to keep track
Super
of it.
easy to use. Also, you can watch video tutorials if you don't know how to do a video. This is a
exercise.
great way to get into working out because so many people are embarrassed or afraid to go to the gym because they don't know what they're doing. This will help you learn all those things, and it builds on every workout. It keeps track of that and helps you build on that. Also, chest and back is a great day.
The day that's
Push
push
and pull.
You could do that.
I separate chest and back.
Keep your workout momentum going as are we now officially in fall? We're leaving summer? Was Labor Day officially?
When it drops to 110, we're in fall.
My apartment is melting.
When I get in. Exactly.
We're in fall.
We had to replace the glass
get
because it
personalized
puddled.
workouts from Fitbod that get tougher as you do. Like I said, it builds. So you get 25% off your subscription, or you can try out the app for free when you sign up now at fitbod.me/Titus. That's 25% off your subscription, or try it for free at fitbod.me/Titus. It's insanely cheap for
Somebody
a year
brought
of working
up.
out.
Someone brought up some of the podcasts on Twitter, and someone brought up. They go, "Yeah, man, all those ads and stuff." And he goes, "And I'm saying that while I'm sitting here and drinking my liquid IV, listening to my UE. Listen to the podcast on my UE Fits." Someone actually said that.
That's funny.
And guys, just so you know, there's so many podcasts, somebody that make you pay a subscription fee or whatever, and we don't. We put up free content all the time, constantly. Speaking of that, there's 8 comedy specials on our YouTube channel right now. My first 8 specials. This Saturday night, though, we are going to release the next special, 0 Side Effects. Hylinder and I have been working on it. Ray directed it. We did the whole production ourselves. So although there's 8 free ones on YouTube, this one's going to cost $10. Pre-order $10. As of Saturday, though, it goes up to $15. So get it now. Go order 0 Side Effects. It's my favorite. It's my favorite special.
It was brilliant.
It reminds me. It reminds me, it's closest to me, Amerigeddon and Neverlution. Those are the 2. But this one really covers the last 3 years. And you deal with my near-death experience, which is a very funny piece.
I love that story.
Then I got a TV show. My contract said I had to get my teeth fixed because in the focus groups, I scared children. Be clear, gentlemen. Viagra gives you a zombie penis. That ain't you. Not now! So we can build this robot army. If this vaccine had given everybody bigger boobs and bigger dicks, we'd have hit herd immunity on week 1.
0 Side Effects, guys. Go to ChristopherTitus.com. Instead of crying about what's happened in the last 3 years, let's laugh our asses off. Yeah, well, it's in what, 6 different parts?
Yes.
The story progresses. White supremacist, if you're a Nazi or thinking of being a Nazi,
Not gonna like it.
you're not going to like the special.
It's not a
Or
good recruitment
maybe
video.
it would
Sarah
help
Palin's
you
gonna hate
turn
this
the
one.
other way.
Yeah. You know what's
Maybe.
really weird about this special? So I talk about like climate change a little bit, and it's funny. We filmed it, and things have gotten worse. I thought I kept thinking we got to get this out. We got this out. It's
Right,
quick.
especially with the climate bit.
Yeah, it's
like,
not.
oh, fuck, it is. Everything is on fire.
Yeah.
And weirdness is, things are melting.
Revelation theme park, all the things you
It got
said.
worse. I thought it was going to go away.
Nostratitis.
Nostratitis. It got worse. I didn't want it to get worse. Some people will blame this special for getting worse. So what do we do about Trump? So what do you guys think? If we arrest him, what's the worst? Okay, they arrest him. What's the worst that can happen? What's the absolute worst that can happen? Full out civil war?
My niece said, actually in her group of people, she said usually or used to it was, military were conservatives or Republican. And she said, none of the people I talk to or work with are.
Mm-hmm.
And she thinks because of him, strictly because of him. But also you have female service members who can't control where they get stationed. And so they can't decide to live in a state that affords women reproductive rights. They are subject to the laws of wherever they are sent. And so there's a real backlash about that.
Did you see it? Speaking of that, the Roe thing.
But my point being that there are going to be people on that side in the military and in law enforcement. We've seen that law enforcement getting sentenced for January 6th. Do I think it could cause a major disruption? Yeah, like in supply chain and things like that. I think it could get ugly. Yeah.
So the reason that the Civil War was allowed to go on was because we did not have a standing military. That won't happen now. What will happen very quickly is that, and what was funny to me is to watch all these commanders, generals, ex-security, ex-heads of security for the White House come out and say, this is some serious shit. He stole our secrets. He's like, he took shit that we would all be disappeared for. Yeah. I have a little more faith in my country. I think even at this point, after all he's done, how is it possible that you could still back him? And again, I watched one of our relatives talk about him like he's being attacked, like he's being persecuted, like Martin Luther King was in the 60s. Like that, they're acting like Trump's being attacked.
Well, your relative,
same. I
was surprised at the level of anger, which I saw in one of my relatives today. Anger, raw anger. Your relative, when Biden came on the TV, said, "Oh my God, he's so pathetic." Like really bitterly gritting their teeth like that. Yeah. And
they were staying in our house too, which is weird.
It was surprising. I thought, oh, I had not seen that kind of anger in that person about politics. And so I thought we were getting better since Biden got in office, but it's getting worse for them, how angry they are. How they are all convinced that the country is going to hell and burning down and that Biden is responsible for that.
Their view of us is that we're Trump haters.
Oh, yeah.
When it's like, no,
it's always about
we're
Trump.
Just regular people.
Yeah.
Just a reasonable person.
They make it about Trump. No, it's I just don't agree with any of these crimes.
Crime. It's not even policy. You're absolutely right. It's not. I didn't agree when he was like locking up kids and separating families either. That's a bad policy. Yeah. And worldwide gave us a shit reputation. I'm a factualist. Let's just go down. Look, if Biden was fucking things up, if honestly we were have 40 more people died after he took over from the pandemic response, like they did under Trump, if the entire supply chain collapsed, like it did under Trump, we had empty supermarkets. If Biden had given corporations a tax cut that was worth billions and raised the debt $7 trillion, I'd be like, fuck this guy. The problem is when you see the results, farmers went bankrupt under Trump. He tripled the trade deficit. He actually made China, he had a Chinese bank account too. Such a weird thing. If Biden and the Democrats had done that, I'd be like, you know what? By the way, they took voting rights away from people. I'm an actualist. I'm a factualist. Listen, I want to vote for whoever's going to make it. Look, I would have voted for Lincoln back then, and he's a Republican, but we don't have those Republicans anymore. We don't even have a Republican Party anymore. Even when I was growing up, even back to Newt Gingrich, when Newt Gingrich was around with Clinton, they fought. Tip O'Neill, they fought, they argued, but there was a consensus about moving forward for the country. These Republicans have zero plan.
It seemed like back then the two-party system kind of worked, where there was like the debate worked and they met in the middle. Yeah. But now it's just like idiot psychos.
But it's like I said in the Armageddon update, they're actually now they're attacking Biden's successes.
Yeah.
Like that, you know what? We'll fix those, the things that did good. What?
Yeah, they got nothing.
But that's the old thing, is that Marjorie Taylor Greene has been banned from any committees. She can't pass legislation. She's been in Congress for 2 years. They voted her to have 0 committee assignments 2 years ago. And she's on fucking social media every day like she's doing something. Lauren Boebert has passed no legislation. Jim Jordan's been there forever. None. These guys aren't putting anything. Then you got guys like Eric Swalwell who are busting their ass, who are good dudes. You've got all these Democrats that work for the people that elected them. There is not a single Republican, Grassley, none of them, that has put any legislation forward that helps America. They actually fought the climate change bill. It's 125 in Fresno yesterday. That's 1 degree.
It's not just that. It's turning on the news, and it's almost like a joke, except it's so horrible.
Yeah, right.
They're like, it's flooding over here, historic. They've never had flooding like this over here. This is on fire. We just had an earthquake, a volcano set off, and there's not even a volcano there.
Monkeypox.
Like, holy crap, polio's back.
Polio's back. Polio's back, baby.
And Biden is doing a speech in front of Marines. This is insanity.
Yeah, with a red light. He had a red light. It was also a blue and a white light, but that was a red light. Jesus Christ.
Record-breaking heat wave in California. They are saying, how they've been predicting this, saying that the destruction could last even longer and are rolling power shutoffs due to the effects of what they are calling is a strengthening hurricane along Mexico's Pacific coast.
Oh shit! It's on.
Gavin Newsom just tweeted,
hold
"We are
on.
now heading into the worst part of it. The risk of outages is real."
Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I read today the hurricane's not in the Gulf. It's on the other side. Shit. I read that this morning. I thought it was in the Gulf. It's not in the Gulf.
Mexico's Pacific coast.
So here's how things have changed. Cal, we got a hurricane coming in. What the fuck?
Does that mean a tsunami is coming?
Do you hear the crazy laughter? That's crazy. Because that's what we need right now. A hurricane. Maybe it'll fill the rivers. Holy shit. Holy shit.
They estimate that K will still be about 220 miles off San Diego's coast by Friday, but the flow around the storm is going to bring easterly winds, which could bring even more extreme heat.
No, that means we're gonna get the Santa Anas. That means it's gonna blow shit over and catch on fire. Damn it! I'd like to thank
this is my point.
I'd like to thank Exxon and Chevron for a couple of things. Number one, for lying about climate change science since I was a child. I'd like to thank you guys for making sure that eventually your profits were more important than the lives of Americans and people worldwide. To BP also, thank you for getting scientists, paying them, bribing them, so they lied about what was happening. You're the same people that basically made it so smoking was minty. But thanks for fucking up the country and ending civilization. Appreciate it. I'm Christopher Titus. Fuck you.
So dumb too, because they're gonna die too. Like, what do you think?
You're gonna
escape.
They got a fucking moon base or some shit.
They all bought old missile silos.
Yeah,
and they built
yeah.
apartments
Some
in them and
bunkers.
stuff. Yeah.
A speeding woman in Vegas was on cocaine and speeding up the boulevard, killed a drunk driver who was also high on meth.
Was this Guilfoyle?
That was the speed bump. It was the meth guy. Oh.
A woman high on cocaine and speeding ran over and killed a drunk driver who was high on meth.
Where
Try
was
and
this
get
now?
all that. Vegas, of course.
That's like
That's just a fun night. in Vegas.
Karma was like, got it. We're good.
This one's going to prison.
Yeah, you got a twofer.
Okay.
That's a twofer.
This episode, because this is no kind of segue, is brought to you by HelloFresh.
Oh, give me this one. God damn it.
Oh.
All right. Wow. That's a
Okay.
weird way to
Man.
start an ad, but okay.
Well,
Holy
aggressive.
God. I've never been
Okay.
frightened before advertisements
Carry
before.
on.
Man,
Go ahead.
you drive home from work. It's a long commute. You get home. The last thing you want to do is whip out a bunch of pots and pans, make a big giant mess, take forever to eat. Enter HelloFresh. Man, it's done quick. It's like restaurant quality.
Yep.
And it's fast and it's simple and it's easy. And take it from me, single dad, parent without a partner.
See the yearning in his eyes.
So Hylinder,
HelloFresh.
in the
man.
last couple of weeks, has had some different HelloFresh meals, bags. They all come separately bagged.
Yep.
QR code on the outside. Everything you need for that meal is in that bag.
With the pictures.
You get the recipe card, or you can go online with that code and get that from there.
Yep.
And
Everything's right there. Whoop.
How
Undo the bag.
shocking is it how good things taste?
I can't believe that what I'm putting in there, how it comes
yeah,
out.
I mean, that's
like-
what's so weird.
So
to me.
we always watch the news when we get home, because we have a podcast. But I remember it's look good. Take a bite and you go,
Yeah. And it's like, you're cooking.
Yeah.
I'm a good cook. I know my cooking.
Right.
But it's mind-boggling because it does not taste like what you think it's going to taste like.
It reminds you of like some of the simple things that you can add as like these extra side dishes. Like the recent one was like baked carrot slices. And I was like,
carrots.
wow, damn, that was easy to make and so good.
So I now, because of HelloFresh, you now think of things to make when you don't have HelloFresh as side dishes.
Yes, thank you, HelloFresh.
I have recreated that baked chicken, over and over. Everywhere we go, I have panko crusted.
So on Labor Day, she said, here's what also HelloFresh is. Beside the food being great every time, it's made me notice that I forget because the details come in it, because you get the main dish and you get details, all the spices, everything. It reminds me that when I'm cooking something on my own, to use the spices. She goes, you know what I want for Labor Day? She had a breakdown Labor Day. She's like, I just want a hot dog. I want the whole thing. I want the whole experience. I want a hot dog with the medicine. And so I went to.
He left instantly, gone.
And I went and got it, and I got all the fixins because HelloFresh taught me, make it a little better.
He did go gourmet. He didn't. I was expecting, I just want a hot dog.
Yeah.
Ballpark. And mustard.
Boom.
Yeah. But he went gourmet and
Whole Foods did up.
Chopped thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Chopped
I chopped stuff, put it in bowls. I had stuff, and I was like,
very
thanks.
impressed.
HelloFresh
can teach even Titus. They also now have quick and easy meals. You can decide. You get to go pick your delivery every week for how many people, how many meals per week, and then what you can specifically choose your recipes, or you can genre it. Like if you want the quick and easy, they have vegetarian dishes. And then they've got side things you can add now, but you can go and plan out your meals. I've looked, I think 6 weeks ahead and picked what I want. So go to HelloFresh.com/Titus16 and use code Titus16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. That's HelloFresh.com/Titus16 using code Titus16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts.
I've done it a few times now. Now I know to save a little bit of I don't know what the seasonings are that they.
You mean like the stuff that they put on the fries when you bake the fries and stuff?
Just save a little bit.
Save a little bit.
Listen, but by the way, just a little.
Also zesting. Who knew zesting a lime would make everything taste insane?
One night she ranted about zesting. One night, remember?
Who knew?
It makes such a difference.
Craziest thing. America's #1 meal kit.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Our ads are so involved because we actually use.
Well, he cooked last week HelloFresh several times. So
a lot of verve in that ad. Very a lot of verve.
He was feeling it.
I had the verve chicken. Which
By the way, this sounds like something they would send. By the way, people, do me a favor. Go to ChristopherTitus.com and please get 0 side effects. Order 0 side effects before Saturday because it's $15 on Saturday. I want to remind you one more time. It is my best special. Hour and 20 minutes of kick-ass comedy. I watched and you did a great job on like the beginning and the ending. It's really
we are
do such good work.
Also going to be doing a one-on-one meet and greet after. Mm-hmm. And prior to on Moment House, if you have your ticket, we'll be here together, right?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Is that right?
Like half an hour.
A live situation,
show, right? Are we talking about that now? Is that?
I think we're talking about that now. That wasn't part of the offer, but
I thought we were.
I thought we set up to do a half-hour thing before. No, it
just a meet and greet.
It's after.
All right, it's after.
I lied. It's after.
She lied.
Not before.
Liar.
What you're probably confused with is where there's a live chat feature that we can enter in. Like if people have comments about the bits,
okay.
Say,
so
you can comment
we'll
on it.
be
We can get
in
in there.
the chat. Okay, gotcha.
Like we did with our live streams.
What? I have a question. What happens if they arrest Trump and all hell breaks loose in our country?
I agree with you, though. I don't think all hell will break loose. I think there will be some reactions.
Well, it's already happened. We had a guy show up at the FBI office.
Yes, there'll be threats.
We already.
Be
these
protests.
motherfuckers already attacked the Capitol.
Yeah.
All right, you're right. Well, yeah. Okay.
They
bring
went as far as I think maybe they'll go a little further, but I don't think.
Well, one dude. This last week, one of the main guys got 10 years, and he broke down in tears, which makes me laugh. These fuckers called us snowflakes for how long? Mm-hmm. And the second he got sentenced for defending democracy, and by the way, the disconnect for me is like, how do you back this guy who committed espionage, took all these documents on top of fomented insurrection, on top of tried to get the election overturned, on top of lied about the election, on top of basically screwed farmers, ruined trade. How do you have the balls to say you're a patriot? How the fuck?
He's now
Or the
ranting
IQ.
on
Maybe it's the
Truth
IQ.
Social that they seized his medical records.
Uh-oh. Well, he's been lying about that for a long time. I totally get why. He does have a mushroom penis.
Do you know what would be sweet is if there were records in there about Parkinson's or dementia or something, and we were all right about that.
Oh, he's clear. I saw it. Person, woman, man, camera, TV. I saw it. The motherfuckers.
And if you say it
tight as a
again,
drum. If you say, you get extra points. What the fuck was he talking about?
He said it was reminiscent of the days of the Soviet Union. Not only did the FBI steal my passports in the FBI raid and break-in of my home, Mar-a-Lago. He loves to say Mar-a-Lago, and then he'll tell you which means sea to lake of my home, Mar-a-Lago, which means sea to lake. But it has just been learned through court filings that they also took my complete and highly confidential medical file and history with all the bells and whistles. At least they'll see that I'm very healthy and
Actual bells and whistles.
absolutely perfect physical specimen! Exclamation point. Plus personal tax records, illegal to take, and lawyer-client privilege information. A definite no-no.
Do you
Exclamation
understand
point.
that this guy
A perfect physical specimen.
nuclear secrets,
Yes.
basically human resources lists of CIA agents, everybody, people that are embedded in other countries, and he's talking about they took his medical records, which
And this is all they see and pay attention to and talk about. Yes.
Yeah.
Soviet Union.
there's a guy named Texas Pete, Texas Paul.
Texas Pete
Paul.
is a
Texas
hot
Paul.
sauce
That's
that my
that's
grandfather
barbecue
All
sauce.
loved.
right,
Yeah,
Texas,
yeah.
Texas Paul. He's
It's
got
not barbecue, it's hot.
Texas Paul, and I actually retweeted him yesterday. I just said this man speaks us all. He's this hardcore redneck. Looks like he was at their insurrection. Dude came out and they goes, deplorables. You guys are fucking traitors. Do you get it? You're fucking He just fucking called him out, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't have to say anything
Right.
today. I'm
Right.
just gonna retweet this guy. That's it. Deplorables. You are people. Honestly, you are. If you back this man who's committed treason, caused an insurrection, screwed up our fucked up COVID so bad 1 million of us died. If you can still back this guy who wants to fuck his daughter, you still can back this guy. You're not a patriot.
If they at this point they still back him, something's wrong with you. Something's
Exactly.
wrong with you.
There you go.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
don't get
makes
it.
no sense.
But we've been doing this for 4 or 5 years now. Like, I don't, but here's the thing. Biden's now been there for 2 years. He has slowly turned the economy. He has turned COVID. He has turned the supply chain. He's turned all this shit. We've got people getting their interest cut on their student loans, their predatory interest. It's like, it's all.
Biden, Obama, and Michelle were at the White House today.
Let's end on a positive note. This is great.
They were unveiling their portraits that
the White
Trump
House,
would not allow to be
Do you guys get
done
that?
and unveiled under his
You're not
administration.
you're kind of drifting into that. Do you guys realize what a scumbag fuck up this guy is?
Well, I said he would not allow.
He wouldn't even do.
It's
what-
immature.
Yeah.
The tradition of going, by the way, the last guy, we're going to
Nope.
unveil his
As a show
portrait
of respect,
next to
as
the,
a-
especially the first, when you want to be the guy, the first black president, wouldn't you want to be the guy? I got to unveil that guy's
Yeah.
portrait.
He's so jealous, though.
Yeah, well, and I saw why. So Obama goes on today. I watched the speech at home while I was writing the Armageddon update. And
It was painful.
it hurt my heart to
Me
watch
too.
how
I
good he
listened
was.
and of course, Michelle overshadowed him.
I
once
wrote that.
she
I go,
got
well, here she goes. She brought it more than Barack did.
your spicy talk. I loved when he said, president with a sense of humor. He said that the painter captured, her intellect, her fire, and the fact that she's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, and then she got up and just, dropped.
Yeah, I
mic
was
drop
like,
about-
we don't have currently any politicians that speak that well. I with Obama, he goes because they did it. The guy that did his portrait was a photorealist. It's really insane.
It's beautiful. Yeah,
insane
it looks
how
like a
good-
photo.
yeah. He goes, I asked him to make my ears smaller. He said no.
Yeah.
But I wrote this once. Let's go back to the other guy because I watched these two today, and I watched Joe Biden, and I watched Joe Biden, and they were cordial and fun, and you could tell they were friends and they were good people, and you just got that. And then you go back. People, do me a favor. Try to remind me of one time where we saw Trump help a kid, where we saw him have empathy for somebody else, where he actually had some compassion, where he was funny,
or showed love towards his wife,
self-deprecating at all, or his wife showed love towards him.
Yep. Any positive trait
that we didn't have it. It didn't happen. It didn't happen for 4 years in office. It did not happen.
Yep. Which has an effect on our psyche as a nation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I saw a lot of people that I didn't know were deep down raging racists become raging. He made being an asshole okay. And today, when I watched Obama and Michelle speak, and Biden and Jill, I was like, I had this weird. If you have a really hot day and you drink a glass of water that's just the right temperature of cold, so you can just pound it, and you go, that's what I felt. It was so good to watch those two speak. And Obama.
It was also painful though.
Yes.
You sit and think,
we used to not be psycho.
How did we get here?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where we were.
How did we
that
get here?
kind of inspiring speech and compassionate speech and
teamwork,
moving speech, and then you think we went from that to Trump administration.
The realization that we could take so many steps back.
And you had people going, no, this is the guy. After seeing that, I mean, you say Obama's name and it's such a trigger. Obama or Hillary, people freak out.
I had someone I love dearly said that. Oh, he's Kenyan. And I just went, I go, what are you
still? Really?
Just a couple years ago. I go, what are you talking about? You go, he's not even from this country.
Okay,
let's
say he is.
No. I said, so you think that the U.S. government didn't vet that dude? They thought, nah, this guy. Why? Because he's that good. And I go, okay, so then what happened? He's Kenyan, and then he made everything better and fixed the Great Recession. So where's the downside again?
What's wrong with Kenya?
Can we get some more Kenyans? Because he kicked ass.
Such a good friend that
you are.
Tonight is someone's birthday. I'm not wearing that thing.
Why?
Because it's 100. I will die. So
did you buy it?
My friend.
So you paid for it.
My friend,
keep going.
Jen likes to do themed parties for there's a girl group of about 12 to 15 girls.
When
and
Jen's
we do
90,
parties.
She's going to have a lot of cats and a lot of Hummels.
And rhinestones.
Yes, a lot of rhinestones.
She won't have cats.
Everything will be bedazzled. God damn it! Yes.
And being around Jen is the happiest place in the world.
It is.
And so
she
Jen has decided that we are doing the birthday party at a place called Cowboy Palace, and we are going to do line dancing lessons.
How many girls are going to 8? Like 8 girls going?
I think so, yeah.
So can I say how much? So there's a reason. Now you guys understand. Everybody sees Bombshell as this gorgeous model type, smart, funny, amazing girl.
They don't.
But yes, they love. Oh yeah.
You do though. But
do you know how many times I get told, "Dude, how did you land that?" And I go, "Well, first of all, hilarious." And
hello.
The point is this. The point is this. So she's so funny, and she never takes herself that seriously, unless we're alone and she's mad at me. But
sometimes when we're with people,
yeah, that's true. That's valid. She ordered first these blow up chaps that made her legs look like this, and they were like giant blow up chaps and hilarious.
They have a fan inside,
and that would blow. Keep them inflated.
Yeah. Keep them inflated. Yeah.
And then she ordered a blow-up horse that she was supposed to ride.
Where my legs are the horse's
the
back
front.
legs. Have you seen it? And it looks like the horse head is here. It looks like he's bucking.
Yeah.
And there's little tiny blow-up legs with boots sticking out of the side. Because they're all like, I'm getting a spray tan today so I can wear my cowgirl boots and my jean skirt. And so I wanted to show up in this inflatable horse outfit.
Are you guys going to pick up cowboys? Why is that?
Why
are these?
They're taking it really seriously.
Why are they going?
When will you, at what age will you learn that women don't dress for you, they dress for each other? At what age will you finally get that? Never?
Well, I dress for him.
Guys always think it's about them.
I always
it
think
has
the kids
never
gonna love this t-shirt.
been about you from the
I wore
beginning
this.
of time. When women get ready, they're not thinking, I got to make
You're
sure.
right, because women know that most men are like, we don't care.
They're thinking,
Yeah.
I bet Jen's going to have a spray tan and they're not, it's not about guys. So anyway, it's 130
He knows
degrees
that,
and I
probably
will
more than
die
everybody.
because plastic does not breathe. So anyway, Cowboy
It's
Palace.
definitely for other women.
It's definitely not about guys, which Hylinder can attest to. Guys, thank you for watching, listening. Before we go any further, we are now going to do fun facts with the Hylinder. Fun fact, fun fact. Today is a fun fact. Highlander's fun facts. Let's hear them now.
Whether you've seen a tiger in real life or in a photo, you know that they have striped fur, but they actually have striped skin as well.
What? Wait, what? Wait. Is that the end of the fact?
That was it.
That's
Why?
a fun
Why do they
fact.
have it?
Yeah, it's the same with dogs. If you look at their skin, like white dogs with black spots, where the white hair is pink skin, and where the black hair is black skin.
So is there like an animal tattoo guy that just does that?
Jesus.
Jesus is the animal tattoo guy.
Mhm.
So tigers are striped even if you shave them.
Yes.
So that's how they get those coats. They shave the tiger, make those tiger coats, and then they grow back.
And they still stay tigers.
They still stay tigers.
Mhm.
They're just faster.
It's time to go now.
When I shave my head, there's still a hat.
I
on
want
it.
more. I want you to work on your fun facts a little bit more.
That
Just
was,
a li-
was a little weak. Nope, don't do another one.
Yeah, he's got one.
Oh,
Oh my
Do you have
gosh.
another one? Yay!
Bees can sting other bees. Usually,
Oh.
if they feel threatened or are protecting their territory. In other words, you're
Or-
not the only one who's scared of getting stung.
Or those bees are Republican. Take that, dickhead.
You probably know that snails are pretty slow creatures.
Wait. I have to go back to the bee thing. Can you imagine? So when I get a stinger, it's fairly. I've been stung. It's not a little thing.
But
a
it's the
fucking,
size of like your whole body,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like carrying
Imagine
around
being
a
a
body
bee. Be like
size
me,
knife.
me like taking a spear and just going boom. Like you're a bee and you
And
just
everybody has one. They're like, yeah.
You want some? You want some? Yeah. You don't. Yeah. That's right. You better fly away.
You probably know that snails
No.
are pretty slow creatures. But did you know that they also take the longest naps? One nap can last up to 3 years.
Wow.
So they're
That's
not
like my
slow.
brother when he
they're
was
lazy.
17.
They're not
Yeah.
slow. They're just lazy.
Just waking up.
Wow.
My favorite joke. That snail joke makes me laugh.
It's a long joke.
It's not a long joke.
Okay.
Guy's at a house one day. Here's a knock at the door, and he basically opens the door and there's a snail, and he's like, "Hey, you kicked me to the side the other day. Hey, knock it off. Don't do it again." And the guy looks at the snail, picks it up, wings it across the street, lands in the bushes in the neighbor's house. 3 years later, there's a knock at the door. Looks down, same snail. Fuck you, man.
Wait, that's not what I thought it was.
Isn't that
to
it?
him, it just happened. 'Cause he's a snail. It's funny.
See,
Was it?
But the snail had some revenge. So I'm getting no matter how long it takes. Guys, thanks for
One day. In snail
thanks.
days.
I'm sorry. I
I
apologize
thought you
to
had a
everybody.
snail joke where the snail comes back several times. Clearly, I just
We don't
fell
have time
asleep
for all that.
during that.
Yeah, we barely
before.
had time for two
Okay.
fun facts.
Time to go.
Guys, ChristopherTitus.com. Please go order the special. 0 side effects. It goes up to $15 as of Saturday. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Go to YouTube. There's a bunch of stuff there for free.
Alpha
Again-
Chick is also available on Amazon, Tubi TV, Google Play, all those.
Do you realize we have probably about 15 hours of stand-up comedy they can see between the two
And
of
a
us?
cajillion hours of podcasts.
Yes. Thanks, guys, for supporting the podcast. And please support our comedy, 0 Side Effects. We shot it, so the money's not going to some giant corporation that's going to kill us. It's going to us. And we don't charge you for this, so it's a podcast. For myself, the lovely Bombshell Ray and the Hylinder. Later.
Peace out.
There can be only one.
Everybody, Christopher Titus, guess what? We're finally releasing 0 Side Effects.
How's it been the last couple years living through the Book of Revelations theme park? Everybody good? I think, Titus, what do you think? And which is not a good question to ask me. Really? Do you see why the aliens don't land? Earth is the shitty convenience store bathroom of the universe.
Zero side effects, guys. Go to ChristopherTitus.com. Instead of crying about what's happened in the last 3 years, let's laugh our asses off.